Welcome to Designing Your Life. This book is for anyone who wants to live a more fulfilling, joyful, and purpose-driven life. Whether you're a student unsure of what to study, a professional feeling stuck in your career, a parent seeking better ways to balance life and work, or someone exploring what truly makes you happy, this book is for you. In today's world, we often get swept away by routines, expectations, and obligations, leading to lives that feel empty or stagnant. But what if you could design your life like an architect designs a dream home? What if you could plan, build, and enjoy a life filled with moments that truly matter to you? Designing Your Life is here to show you how. Inspired by many successful life design methodologies, this book will guide you step by step on how to 1. Identify your passions and strengths. 2. Clarify your goals and aspirations. 3. Create actionable plans to achieve your dreams. 4. Overcome barriers and setbacks. 5. Find happiness and fulfillment in everyday living. Each chapter contains simple language, relatable examples, and practical exercises that will help you take immediate and meaningful actions towards creating the life you desire. You don't need any special skills or talents to begin. All you need is an open mind and the willingness to make positive changes. Are you ready to take control of your life and design your future? If so, let's dive right in. Who should read this book? Students. If you're uncertain about your career path, this book will help you discover your true interests and guide you towards a fulfilling profession. Professionals. If you're feeling bored, stuck, or unmotivated at work, learn how to inject passion and purpose into your career. Parents. Balancing work, family, and personal time can be challenging. This book offers strategies to find harmony and joy in your daily life. Individuals seeking purpose. If you've been asking yourself what's next or what's my purpose, this book provides tools to explore and find those answers. What will you learn from this book? 1. Self-discovery. Techniques to understand who you really are, what you love, and what you excel at. 2. Goal setting. How to set achievable and inspiring goals that align with your passions. 3. Action planning. Practical steps to turn your dreams into reality. 4. Overcoming obstacles. Methods to tackle challenges and stay motivated. 5. Mindfulness. How to stay present and enjoy the journey of life, not just the destination. 6. Adaptability. Ways to stay flexible and open to new opportunities and changes in life. Join us on this journey of self-discovery, growth, and transformation. Together, let's start designing a life that is not only successful but also deeply meaningful and rewarding. Welcome to your new life by design. Chapter 1. Introduction to Life Design. Understanding Life Design. Welcome to the first chapter of your journey to designing a life full of purpose, joy, and fulfillment. Let's start by understanding what it means to design your life. When you hear the word design, you might think about architects drawing blueprints for magnificent buildings or fashion designers crafting stylish outfits. But did you know you can also design your own life, just like they design their masterpieces? Designing your life means intentionally creating a life plan that aligns with your values, passions, and goals. It's about being the author of your own story, rather than letting life just happen to you. Imagine your life as a canvas, and you are the artist. You have the power to paint, erase, and redraw your life however you want. This doesn't mean everything will be perfect, but it does mean you can actively work towards a better future, regardless of your starting point. Viewing life as a design project. To start, try viewing your life as a design project. Designers don't usually know exactly what the end product will look like when they start. They experiment, iterate, and make improvements along the way. Similarly, in life design, you don't need to have all the answers right now. The key is to remain flexible, open to change, and ready to adjust your plans as you gain new experiences and insights. Life design involves 1. Empathy. Just as designers strive to understand the people who will use their products, you need to understand your own needs, desires, and motivations. This means taking time to reflect on what truly makes you happy and fulfilled. 2. Creative problem solving. Be innovative in finding solutions to challenges or obstacles in your life. Think outside the box and don't be afraid to try new approaches. 3. Iteration. Trial and error are part of the process. If something doesn't work out the way you hoped, treat it as a learning experience and try again with a new strategy. 4. Action-oriented. Designers don't spend all their time planning. They dive in and start creating. Similarly, life design is about taking actionable steps to move towards your goals and aspirations. Applying creativity and problem-solving skills. Let's talk about creativity and problem-solving. These two skills are pivotal in life design because they help you see possibilities where others see barriers. Imagine encountering a bump in the road, like not getting the job you wanted. A creative approach might be to explore different industries that could value your unique skills, or even considering starting your own business. Creativity allows you to see endless possibilities and opportunities, while problem-solving helps you navigate through and around any obstacles. For example, suppose you are passionate about cooking but currently work in an office that doesn't allow you to express this passion. Instead of resigning yourself to your current situation, start brainstorming ways to incorporate cooking into your life. Maybe it's starting a weekend catering business, creating a YouTube channel to share recipes, or simply cooking more elaborate meals at home to hone your skills. There are often multiple ways to bring your passions to the forefront of your life. Real-life example. Consider Jane, who always dreamed of traveling the world but felt stuck in her 9-to-5 job. Jane started to look at her life as a design project. She didn't quit her job immediately. Instead, she spent several weeks researching remote work opportunities and started building skills that would allow her to work from anywhere. She also began saving money, specifically for her travel fund. After careful planning, and by using creative problem-solving and iteration, Jane eventually found a remote job and embarked on her adventure, traveling while working. Takeaway. Designing your life is an empowering concept. It reminds you that you are not a passive passenger on the journey of life, but the driver. You have the power to steer in the direction that excites and fulfills you. Begin by understanding and empathizing with your true self, applying creativity to solve problems, and taking small, actionable steps towards your goals. This is just the beginning, and through this book, you will find the tools and strategies needed to craft a life that reflects your dreams and aspirations. So let's get ready to sketch the blueprint of your extraordinary life. Chapter 2. Self-discovery, knowing yourself. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast forest. You know there's a path to happiness and fulfillment, but first, you need to know where you are and which direction to go. Self-discovery is like unfolding a map of that forest, revealing the land, the hidden trails, and your unique position in it. Before designing your life, you must truly understand who you are. This chapter helps you discover your strengths, weaknesses, passions, and values, so you can make informed decisions that align with your true self. Why self-discovery is important. Think about a plant. Without knowing what kind of seed it is, you wouldn't know how to take care of it properly. Is it a sunflower needing ample sunlight, or is it a fern that thrives in shade? Similarly, if you don't understand your own nature, you might end up nurturing yourself in ways that don't suit you. Self-discovery is the process of uncovering your seed type. Knowing yourself better lays the groundwork for all other aspects of your life design. Strengths and weaknesses. Your personal inventory. Just as every superhero has their unique set of powers and vulnerabilities, each of us has our own strengths and weaknesses. Identifying these is the first step towards self-discovery. Strengths. Skills. Maybe you're great at solving puzzles or have a knack for creativity. Characteristics. Perhaps you are resilient, empathetic, or resourceful. Weaknesses. Skills. Maybe you struggle with public speaking or time management. Characteristics. Perhaps you get easily discouraged, or maybe you procrastinate. You can discover these traits by asking yourself specific questions or taking online self-assessment tools. Another effective method is to ask for feedback from people who know you well. Sometimes others see what you cannot. Example: Sarah always felt frustrated with her job. After a self-assessment, she realized her true aptitude lay in creative writing rather than the analytical tasks she was performing. Knowing this led her to explore new career paths that align with her strengths. Passions. What fuels your fire? Passions are activities or topics that excite you and make you feel alive. They are the fuel that drives you forward. Understanding your passions can guide you toward paths where you'll find deeper satisfaction and joy. Ask yourself, what activities make you lose track of time? What topics do you love to learn about, even without external pressure? What do you find yourself daydreaming about? Sometimes your passions are hidden beneath layers of everyday obligations. It's like a treasure hunt. Don't hesitate to delve deep. Example: John's job in finance paid well but left him feeling empty. In his free time, he loved volunteering at animal shelters. By realizing his passion lay in animal care, John transitioned into a rewarding career with a non-profit organization dedicated to wildlife conservation. Values. Your internal compass. Values are your principles or standards of behavior. They are the compass that guides your decisions. They help you determine what is truly important in life. Knowing your values can keep you aligned with your true self, even when external circumstances change. Common values include integrity, being honest and having strong moral principles; adventure, desiring new and exciting experiences; family, putting family relationships at the forefront; achievement, being driven to accomplish goals. To identify your values, think about moments when you felt exceptionally fulfilled and moments when you felt distressed. What common themes were present in those situations? Example: Kevin found himself dissatisfied despite having a high-paying job. Upon reflection, he realized that community and service were core values for him. He pivoted his career to work in public health, where he felt his work aligned better with his values. Bringing it all together. Now that you've pinpointed your strengths, weaknesses, passions, and values, you have a clearer picture of who you truly are. This self-knowledge is the foundation upon which you'll design your life. Exercise. Create a personal profile. 1. Make a list. Write down your identified strengths, weaknesses, passions, and values. 2. Reflect. Spend some time thinking about how these elements interact. How do your strengths support your passions? How can understanding your weaknesses help you navigate challenges? 3. Share. Sometimes discussing with a mentor, coach, or friend can bring additional insights. Example: Mariam created her personal profile and discovered her passion for sustainability matched her strengths in research and planning. Her weakness in public speaking was a challenge, but knowing it helped her seek opportunities to improve. Her value of environmental stewardship kept her motivated in her quest for a meaningful career in environmental science. Conclusion. Self-discovery is an ongoing journey rather than a one-time event. As you go through life, your strengths, weaknesses, passions, and values might evolve. Regular self-reflection will help you stay aligned with who you are and where you desire to go. Remember, designing your life starts with knowing yourself. With this foundational map, you're better prepared to navigate the forest that lies ahead, seeking paths that lead to a fulfilling, authentic life. In the next chapter, we will explore how to set clear, achievable goals that align with your newfound self-awareness. Together, we'll continue to design the life that truly reflects who you are. Chapter 3. Setting Clear Goals. Life is like a journey, and without a destination you can end up wandering aimlessly. Setting clear goals is like having a roadmap. It guides you, provides direction, and helps ensure you make meaningful progress. The importance of goals. Think of goals as the stepping stones on the path to your ideal life. They give you something to strive for, and they help break down your dreams into manageable tasks. Without clear goals, it's easy to get lost or overwhelmed by the enormity of what you want to achieve. Short-term versus long-term goals. Short-term goals. Short-term goals are the immediate things you need or want to accomplish. They usually focus on reachable tasks within a few days, weeks, or months. Examples include finishing a book, learning a new skill, or saving a small sum of money. Why they matter? Quick wins. Immediate successes help build momentum. Focus. Provides daily or weekly targets that direct your actions. Assessment. Easier to evaluate what's working and what's not. Long-term goals. Long-term goals are your big dreams, reflecting what you want to achieve over a year, 5 years, or even longer. Examples might be earning a degree, running a marathon, or achieving a certain position in your career. Why they matter? Vision. Helps you keep your eye on the big picture. Purpose. Drives sustained effort and keeps you motivated over time. Legacy. Contributes to your larger sense of achievement and fulfillment. How to set clear goals. 1. Be specific. A vague goal like "I want to be healthier" is hard to achieve because it doesn't give you a clear picture of success. Instead, specify what being healthier means to you, such as, "I want to lose 10 pounds in 3 months." Example. Vague goal. I want to save money. Clear goal. I will save $200 each month for the next year. 2. Make them measurable. Ensure your goals have measurable outcomes so you can track your progress. When goals are measurable, you know exactly when things are on track or if adjustments are needed. Example. Instead of "I want to read more," say, "I will read 1 book each month." 3. Make them achievable. Set goals that challenge you, but are also realistic. If your goals are too easy, they won't motivate you. But if they're too hard, you may get discouraged and give up. Example. Instead of "I will save $50,000 in 1 month," aim for "I will save $1,000 in the next 6 months. 4. Ensure they are relevant. Your goals should align with your values and bigger dreams. If a goal doesn't support your long-term objectives, you'll find it hard to stay motivated. Example. If your long-term goal is to become a published author, then a relevant short-term goal could be, "I will write 500 words every day." 5. Time-bound. Each goal should have a deadline. Setting a time frame provides urgency and helps maintain focus and intensity. Example. Instead of "I want to learn Spanish," say, "I want to be able to hold a basic conversation in Spanish within 6 months. Writing your goals down. There's power in physically writing your goals down. It makes them tangible and serves as a constant reminder. Keep your list of goals somewhere visible, like a journal, a planner, or even taped to your bathroom mirror. Example. If you want to run a marathon, write it down as, "I will train consistently and run a marathon by November 2024. Breaking down your goals. Large goals can seem intimidating. Break them down into smaller, more manageable tasks. This process, known as chunking, makes big dreams less daunting and gives you a clear action plan. Example. Long-term goal, write a novel in a year. Short-term goals. 1. Research and outline the plot in the first month. 2. Write 1 chapter per month. 3. Edit a completed draft over 3 months. Regular review and adjustment. Setting goals isn't a one-time activity. Regularly review your progress and adjust your goals as needed. Life happens, circumstances change, and being flexible will help you stay on course without feeling discouraged. Example: set a monthly review where you assess what you've accomplished and make necessary adjustments. Conclusion: setting clear, achievable goals is foundational for designing the life you want. Remember, goals aren't just about reaching a final destination. They're about the journey, learning and growing along the way. Start setting your goals today and watch as your dreams transform into reality, one step at a time. Chapter 4. Creating a vision. Visualize your future, a blueprint for success. Welcome to Chapter 4, where we embark on a thrilling journey to create a compelling vision for your life. Think of a vision as a lighthouse guiding your ship through the ocean. It keeps you focused, motivated, and doesn't let you astray amidst life's tempests. A clear vision not only aligns with your goals and values, but inspires every step you take. Why a vision matters. Before we delve into the process of crafting your vision, let's understand why having one is essential. Imagine driving a car without a destination. You'd waste time, fuel, and become frustrated. Similarly, a vision provides you with direction and purpose, ensuring that your efforts are leading somewhere meaningful. The foundation of a vision. 1. Alignment with goals and values. Your vision should resonate deeply with your inner self. It should reflect what you truly value in life and align with your long-term goals. Start with the exercises from Chapter 2, where we discussed self-discovery and understanding your values. 2. Long-term focus. While goals can be short-term or intermediate milestones, a vision is typically a long-term endeavor. It's what you aspire to become or accomplish in the next 5, 10, or even 20 years. 3. Flexibility and adaptability. Life is unpredictable, and thus your vision should be adaptable. While it gives you a sense of direction, it must be flexible enough to accommodate changes and unforeseen challenges. Steps to create your vision. 1. Dream freely. Allow yourself to dream without limitations. Close your eyes and imagine your ideal life. Where are you? What are you doing? Whom are you with? Jot down everything that comes to mind without filtering or doubting. 2. Identify key themes. Look at what you've written and identify common themes. These themes might relate to your career, health, relationships, personal growth, or contributions to the community. They form the building blocks of your vision. 3. Craft a vision statement. Write a vision statement that encapsulates your dream. Keep it clear and succinct. For example, in 10 years I see myself as a successful, compassionate entrepreneur who positively impacts local communities while living a balanced and healthy life. 4. Create a vision board. Visual aids make your vision tangible and more inspiring. Gather images, quotes, or objects that represent your dream and arrange them on a vision board. Place this board where you see it daily to keep your vision in the forefront of your mind. Example to illustrate. Let's meet Sarah, a marketing executive who feels confined in her current role. She dreams of a future where she's an influential speaker, a published author, and has a loving family. She envisions herself conducting seminars that inspire youth, writing books that make a difference, and raising her children in a nurturing environment. Sarah's vision statement. In 10 years, I see myself as a renowned motivational speaker, an acclaimed author, and a devoted mother who inspires thousands of young minds and balances a fulfilled family life. Sarah then creates a vision board with images of speaking events, book covers, happy family scenes, and inspiring quotes. This board is placed by her workspace, reminding her daily of the future she's working towards. Aligning daily actions with your vision. Creating a vision gives you a big picture view of where you want to go, but remember that daily actions are the steps in that direction. Each day ask yourself, is what I'm doing today moving me closer to my vision? Small, consistent actions build momentum and keep you aligned with your long-term plans. Overcoming doubts and fears. It's natural to have doubts and fears about your vision, especially if it feels larger than life. Remember, every big achievement starts as a dream. Believing in your vision and taking consistent small steps every day makes the seemingly impossible possible. Conclusion: navigating with your vision. Your vision is your North Star. It provides purpose and direction, inspiring you to overcome obstacles and stay on course. By aligning your vision with your values and goals, you set the stage for a fulfilling, purpose-driven life. In the next chapter, we'll dive into design thinking principles, where we'll learn innovative and practical ways to approach life's challenges. But for now, take a moment. Close your eyes and visualize the life of your dreams. Write it down. Make it real. Your journey towards that life begins today. Chapter 5. Design Thinking Principles. Welcome to Chapter 5, where we dive into the fascinating world of design thinking principles. This chapter is a gateway to a fresh perspective on approaching life's challenges. If you've ever felt stuck or unsure about how to move forward, design thinking can be your secret weapon. This process, rooted in empathy, creativity, and testing, empowers you to think outside the box and design a life you love. What is design thinking? Design thinking is a problem-solving approach that focuses on understanding the user, which in your case is you, generating ideas, prototyping, and testing those ideas to find the best solutions. It's used by some of the most innovative companies in the world, but the great news is, you don't need to be an engineer or a designer to benefit from it. You only need an open mind and a willingness to experiment. The principles of design thinking. 1. Empathy. Step into your shoes. Empathy is all about understanding yourself, your emotions, needs, wants, and situations from a deeper perspective. It's about being kind and non-judgmental. Imagine how your life would change if you approached your personal challenges with the same compassion you show a dear friend. Example: consider your desire to switch careers. Instead of solely focusing on the end goal, a new job, take some time to understand the emotions and fears you're experiencing. What excites you about this change? What holds you back? Write down your thoughts. This exercise helps you to connect with your true feelings and desires, which forms the foundation for creating a meaningful change. 2. Define, clarify the challenge. Once you've developed empathy, the next step is to clearly define the problem or challenge you're facing. This is where you transition from understanding your feelings to articulating your needs and goals. Example: if you're feeling unsatisfied in your current job, your challenge might be defined as, I need to find a career that fulfills my passion for helping others. 3. Ideate, dream big. This is the fun part. Ideation is about brainstorming and generating a variety of ideas without any restraints. Allow yourself to dream big and think creatively. The more ideas you generate, the more possibilities you have to explore. Example: using the career change scenario, think of all the possible careers where you could help others: teaching, nursing, social work, counseling, or even starting a non-profit. List down every possibility that comes to mind. 4. Prototype, build models of possibilities. Prototyping involves creating simple, experimental versions of your ideas. This means taking small steps to explore and test these ideas without committing fully. It's about learning what works and what doesn't. Example: if you're interested in teaching, you could prototype this idea by volunteering to tutor, teaching a workshop, or even shadowing a teacher for a day. These small steps help you experience aspects of the career without making a permanent change. 5. Test, try, learn, and iterate. Once you've created a prototype, it's time to test it. See how it feels, gather feedback, and reflect on your experiences. Remember, it's okay if something doesn't work out as expected. Failures are not setbacks. They are learning opportunities that guide you closer to what truly works for you. Example: after your prototyping phase, analyze what you enjoyed about teaching and what you didn't. Did you enjoy interacting with students? Was the planning aspect too stressful? Use this feedback to refine your ideas and move forward with more informed decisions. Bringing it all together. Design thinking is a dynamic process. By empathizing with yourself, defining your challenges, ideating freely, prototyping, and testing solutions, you can design a life that truly aligns with your authentic self. Remember, life isn't about following a set path. It's about creating a journey that reflects who you are and what makes you happy. Approach your life with curiosity and a willingness to experiment. Embrace the principles of design thinking and watch as new, exciting possibilities unfold before you. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to prototype your life further, giving you practical tools and strategies to start implementing these ideas seamlessly. Your life design journey is just getting started. Certainly. Here is Chapter 6, Prototyping Your Life from the book. Chapter 6, Prototyping Your Life. Imagine you're a scientist, not in a lab with beakers and test tubes, but in the grand laboratory of your own life. Yes, you are the chief experimenter, and your mission is to prototype your future. What does this mean? Simply put, life prototyping involves trying out different paths and experiences to see what fits best for you. The best part? You can do this without worrying about failure, because each experiment is a step toward understanding what makes you truly happy and fulfilled. Why prototyping is important? Often we fear making big decisions because we worry about making mistakes. However, by prototyping, you give yourself a safe space to experiment. This process is all about learning. Even if an experience or path doesn't work out as planned, it provides valuable insights that bring you closer to finding what does. Think about it like shopping for clothes. You wouldn't buy a shirt without trying it on first, right? You try on different styles and sizes to see what fits and feels best. Prototyping your life works the same way. You're trying on different careers, hobbies, or lifestyles to see what fits you the best. The steps of life prototyping. Step 1. Identify areas to explore. First, think about different aspects of your life where you feel uncertain or curious. Maybe it's your career, relationships, hobbies, or living environment. Write down a few areas where you want to experiment. Example: Jane is curious about 2 career paths. She's interested in becoming a graphic designer, but is also drawn to teaching. Step 2. Research and brainstorm ideas. Gather information about the areas you're interested in. Talk to people already working in those fields or doing those activities. Brainstorm different ways to try them out in small, manageable ways. Example: Jane joins online forums for graphic designers and teachers, reads about their daily experiences, and creates a list of small experiments to try. Step 3. Create mini-experiences. Design small tests or mini-experiences that allow you to dip your toes into each area. These should be time-limited, low-commitment prototypes. They don't need to be perfect. They just need to be a close enough approximation of the real thing. Example: Jane volunteers at a local community center to help teach kids and takes a short online course in graphic design. Step 4. Engage fully and reflect. Immerse yourself in these mini-experiences. Pay attention to how you feel during each prototype, your excitement, stress levels, and overall satisfaction. After each experience, reflect on what you've learned. What did you enjoy? What didn't you like? Were there any surprises? Example: Jane realizes she loves the interactive and dynamic environment of teaching, but also enjoys the creative freedom of graphic design. Step 5. Iterate and adjust. Based on your reflections, decide whether to dive deeper into one area or try a different mini-experience. Your goal is to gather more data, gradually narrowing down what feels right for you. Example: Jane decides to take on a part-time role as a teaching assistant to gain more experience while continuing to work on graphic design projects on the side. Embrace a growth mindset. It's essential to maintain a growth mindset throughout this process. Understand that each prototype is a learning opportunity. There's no such thing as failure, only feedback. If something doesn't work out, it's just a step guiding you closer to what will. Quick prototyping tips. Start small. You don't need to make drastic changes overnight. Small, manageable steps can lead to significant insights. Stay curious. Keep an open mind. Sometimes the most unexpected experiences provide the biggest breakthroughs. Be patient. Understanding what you want takes time. Trust the process. Enjoy the journey. Remember, this is your life. Have fun exploring the various paths. Concluding thoughts. Prototyping your life is all about exploration and discovery. By trying on different hats and seeing what fits, you can navigate your way toward a life that truly resonates with who you are. So grab your metaphorical lab coat and start experimenting. In the next chapter, we will discuss how to build your network, which is crucial for gathering the information and support you need as you prototype your life. Remember, life is not a straight line. It's a winding path full of twists and turns. Through prototyping, you can navigate this path with confidence and curiosity, knowing that every step brings you closer to designing the life you truly desire. Chapter 7. Building your network. Understand the power of networking. One of the most important aspects of designing a fulfilling and meaningful life is building a strong network. Networking is like creating a safety net of relationships that support and guide you in both personal and professional endeavors. Picture a spider constructing its web. Each strand is carefully and deliberately placed to create a strong, resilient structure. Similarly, you weave your network through meaningful connections that can hold and support you through all of life's challenges and opportunities. Networking is not just about meeting people who can help you with your career. It is also about finding friends, mentors, and a community that shares your interests, values, and goals. By hanging around with people who inspire and motivate you, you'll be more likely to pursue your own goals enthusiastically and persistently. That is the true power of networking. How to build a supportive community. 1. Start close to home. Begin with the people you already know. Family, friends, colleagues, and acquaintances can form the initial circle of your support network. These are the people who know you best and can offer emotional support, helpful advice, and introductions to others. Example: Jane, an aspiring novelist, starts by discussing her aspirations with her closest friend, Lisa. Lisa happens to know a local writing group and invites Jane to join their weekly meetups. 2. Get involved in activities. Participate in hobbies, sports, volunteer work, or any activities that interest you. Being active in various social scenarios increases your chances of meeting people who share similar interests. Example: Mark loves cycling and joins a local cycling club where he meets several like-minded individuals. Over time, these casual cycling meetups turn into close friendships with people who encourage and support his fitness goals. 3. Attend networking events and seminars. Look for events, workshops, and seminars in your field of interest. These gatherings are perfect opportunities to meet people who could become valuable contacts in your journey. Example: Sarah, who wants to switch careers into digital marketing, attends a digital marketing conference. Through networking, she meets conference attendees who are already established in the field, some of whom become her mentors and help her in the transition. 4. Leverage online platforms. In today's digital age, online networking can be just as powerful as in-person networking. Join LinkedIn, industry-specific forums and social media groups where you can connect with people from around the world who share your interests. Example: Alex is passionate about sustainability and joins an online community that focuses on eco-friendly living. Through this, he meets others who share his passion and partners with several of them on various projects to promote sustainable practices. Connecting with mentors who can guide you. Having mentors can significantly enhance your personal and professional growth. Mentors are like the seasoned hikers on the trail of life. They have navigated the rugged paths before and know the best routes to guide you. Here's how you can find and connect with mentors. 1. Identify potential mentors. Think about the area where you seek mentorship. It could be career guidance, business insights, personal development, etc. Look for individuals who have excelled in that field and have the experience and wisdom to share. Example: Emma wants to start her own bakery. She identifies a local entrepreneur who has successfully run his restaurant for years and asks him if he would consider being her mentor. 2. Build genuine relationships. Rather than approaching someone with a straightforward request for mentorship, aim to build a genuine relationship first. Show a genuine interest in their work and ask thoughtful questions. Example: Tom, an aspiring musician, follows a successful songwriter on social media and regularly comments on their posts and engages with their content. When he eventually reaches out for advice, the songwriter is already familiar with Tom's genuine interest and is more receptive to mentoring. 3. Be specific in your ask. When you approach someone to be your mentor, be specific about why you are seeking their guidance and what you hope to achieve. Clearly state how their experience aligns with your goals. Example: When Lily reaches out to a potential mentor in the tech industry, she mentions her aspirations to start her own tech firm and highlights specific areas where she seeks guidance, such as business planning and investor relations. 4. Show appreciation and follow through. Always express gratitude for any time, advice, and guidance your mentor gives you. Also, follow through on their advice and periodically update them on your progress. This shows respect for their time and effort and strengthens your relationship. Example: After applying her mentor's advice to her bakery business, Emma periodically updates her mentor on the progress and how his insights have been invaluable. Conclusion: Building your network is a continuous process and requires effort, authenticity, and patience. Just like any other aspect of designing your life, it demands active participation and thoughtful engagement. Surrounding yourself with a supportive community and connecting with mentors can tremendously impact your personal and professional journey. Remember, the strength of your network often determines the reach of your success. So, start weaving that web of support today. Chapter 8. Overcoming Obstacles. Introduction to Overcoming Obstacles. Life isn't always smooth sailing. We all face challenges, setbacks, and obstacles that test our patience, strength, and resolve. But the good news is these hurdles can be overcome. In this chapter, we'll explore strategies that will help you navigate through tough times, cultivate resilience, and persevere toward your goals. The nature of obstacles. Before we dive into the strategies, it's important to understand the nature of obstacles. Obstacles can be external, such as financial difficulties, or internal, such as self-doubt and fear. Regardless of their nature, obstacles are part of life. They are inevitable but also conquerable. Embracing a growth mindset. The first and most important step to overcoming obstacles is to develop a growth mindset, a belief that you can learn, adapt, and grow through challenges. People with a growth mindset see obstacles as opportunities for learning and development. When you hit a roadblock, instead of thinking, "I can't do this," start asking yourself, "What can I learn from this situation?" Example: imagine you're learning to play the guitar. Initially, you might struggle with finger positioning and chord transitions. Instead of giving up, see this challenge as an opportunity to improve your finger strength and coordination. Reframing problems. Sometimes changing how you perceive a problem can help you find a solution. Reframing involves looking at the obstacle from a different perspective. Example: let's say you've been passed over for a promotion. Instead of seeing it as a sign of failure, view it as an opportunity to build new skills, expand your network, or even explore new career paths. Breaking down the obstacle. Large problems can feel overwhelming. Breaking them down into smaller, manageable tasks can make them seem less daunting. Example: if your goal is to run a marathon but you've never run before, don't start by running 26 miles. Begin with a manageable distance like a mile and gradually increase your distance as you build stamina. Seeking help. It's okay to ask for help. In fact, seeking assistance from others can provide new insights and perspectives that you might not have considered. Example: if you're struggling to complete a project at work, seek advice from a mentor or a colleague who has more experience. They can offer guidance and possibly help eliminate roadblocks you're facing. Developing resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks and keep moving forward. Building resilience involves several key practices. Stay positive. Try to maintain a positive attitude even when things go wrong. Stay connected. Lean on friends and family for support. Take care of yourself. Make sure to maintain your physical and mental well-being. Example: if you experience a personal loss, allowing yourself to grieve, talking to friends and family, and engaging in self-care activities like exercise can help you gradually rebuild your strength. Learn from setbacks. Every setback carries a lesson. The key is to analyze what went wrong, understand why it happened, and identify ways to prevent it in the future. Example: suppose you fail a test. Instead of dwelling on the failure, review your study methods, pinpoint where you went wrong, and adjust your preparation strategy to avoid making the same mistakes next time. Visualization. Visualization involves imagining yourself successfully overcoming an obstacle, which can motivate you and improve your confidence. Example: if you have a fear of public speaking, visualize yourself delivering an effective and engaging presentation. Envision the audience reacting positively to your speech. This mental rehearsal can reduce anxiety and enhance performance. Taking action. While planning and strategizing are important, taking action is crucial. Small steps can lead to big changes over time. Even if your initial efforts don't yield the desired results, keep moving forward. Example: if your goal is to write a book, set small daily targets like writing 200 words a day. Gradually, these small efforts will accumulate into a complete manuscript. Conclusion. Overcoming obstacles requires a multifaceted approach, combining a positive mindset, strategic planning, and consistent action. Remember, every challenge is an opportunity in disguise. Use the strategies and tools shared in this chapter to turn barriers into stepping stones and let them propel you toward your envisioned life design. Each obstacle you conquer makes you stronger, smarter, and more resilient, bringing you one step closer to achieving your goals. Overcoming obstacles might not always be easy, but it's always possible. Stay steadfast, keep learning, and believe in your ability to design and live the life you desire. Chapter 9. Time Management. Mastering the art of managing your time is essential for designing a fulfilling and successful life. It's about making conscious choices of how you spend your time so you can achieve your goals and maintain a balanced life. Time is one of our most precious resources, and how we use it can make a significant difference in our journey toward personal and professional growth. In this chapter, we'll explore practical strategies and techniques to help you prioritize tasks, manage day-to-day activities, and ensure you are making the most out of every moment. Understanding time management. Before diving into specific techniques, it's crucial to understand what time management really means. Time management isn't about squeezing more activities into your day, but about knowing how to prioritize and use your time effectively. It involves planning, setting goals, and making decisions that will enhance productivity and reduce stress. Imagine you have a jar, some large stones, pebbles, and sand. The large stones represent your most important tasks. The pebbles are your intermediate tasks, and the sand symbolizes the least important tasks. To fit everything into the jar, start with the large stones. These are your main priorities. By completing these first, you ensure that the most important tasks don't get overlooked. 2. Add the pebbles. These are your secondary tasks. They can fit around the large stones. 3. Pour in the sand. Lastly, add the least important tasks. Even though they fill up the gaps, they should never take precedence over the stones and pebbles. By managing your time wisely and focusing on your priorities, you can ensure that your most critical tasks are completed first, leading to more significant progress and satisfaction. Techniques for effective time management. 1. Prioritization. Prioritizing means deciding which tasks are most important and tackling those first. Here are some methods to help you prioritize. The Eisenhower matrix. Divide your tasks into 4 categories. Urgent and important. Important but not urgent. Urgent but not important. Neither urgent nor important. Focus on completing tasks in the urgent and important category first, followed by important but not urgent. ABCD method. Label your tasks from A to E. A. Must do, very important, high priority. B. Should do, important, medium priority. C. Nice to do, low priority. D. Delegate, can be done by others. E. Eliminate unnecessary tasks. Start with your A tasks and work your way down. 2. Planning. Effective planning is pivotal for good time management. Here's how to plan your day. Daily to-do lists. Write down tasks you need to accomplish each day. Ensure the list is manageable and realistic to avoid feeling overwhelmed. Time blocking. Allocate specific time slots for different tasks. By assigning dedicated periods for certain activities, you can focus better and avoid interruptions. Breakdown. Large tasks. Large projects can be intimidating. Break them down into smaller, more manageable parts and tackle them one at a time. 3. Avoiding procrastination. Procrastination is the enemy of productivity. Here are ways to combat it. Set deadlines. Even for tasks that don't have a strict deadline, setting one can motivate you to complete them. Use the 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes to complete, do it immediately. Employ the Pomodoro technique. Work for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. Repeat this cycle and take a longer break after completing 4 cycles. This helps maintain focus and productivity. 4. Delegation. Delegating tasks can free up your time for more critical activities. If a task can be completed by someone else more efficiently, delegate it. Trust in the abilities of others and empower them to handle responsibilities. 5. Using technology wisely. Technology can either be a time saver or a distraction. Use tools and apps that enhance productivity without letting them take over your time. Task management apps, for example Trello, Asana, help you organize tasks and keep track of progress. Calendar tools, for example Google Calendar, Schedule appointments and reminders. Focus apps, for example Forest, help minimize distractions and keep you focused on tasks. Balancing work and life activities. Effective time management isn't just about work, but balancing all aspects of life. Here are some tips. Schedule downtime. Make sure to include time for rest, relaxation, and hobbies in your schedule. This helps prevent burnout and keeps you energized. Learn to say no. Understand your limits and don't overcommit. It's okay to decline requests that will overload your schedule. Health and wellness. Prioritize activities that enhance your health, such as regular exercise, healthy eating, and sufficient sleep. Staying flexible. Life is unpredictable, and sometimes things don't go as planned. Adaptability is key to effective time management. At the end of each day, review your to-do list. Reflect on what you accomplished and adjust your plan for the next day as needed. Be open to rescheduling. If an urgent task arises, change your plans without feeling guilty. Adaptation is a strength, not a weakness. Conclusion. Time management is a continuous learning process. These techniques will help you create a more structured, balanced, and productive life. By prioritizing tasks, planning effectively, avoiding procrastination, delegating when necessary, and using technology wisely, you can master the art of time management. Remember, time is finite. Make the most of it by working smartly and consciously prioritizing what truly matters in your life journey. Next, we will explore how to sustain the motivation necessary to follow through on the life design you've so meticulously crafted. Let's carry this positive momentum forward. Chapter 10. Sustaining your motivation. Staying motivated is essential to achieving your goals and living a fulfilling life. It's easy to set goals and start strong, but maintaining that momentum can be challenging. In this chapter, we will explore techniques to keep your motivation high, helping you stay inspired and focused on your goals. The power of purpose. Finding your why. Understanding the deeper reason behind your goals can be a game changer. Ask yourself, why do I want to achieve this? This why is your driving force, your purpose. It's what will keep you going when times get tough. For example, if your goal is to get fit, your why might be to live a longer, healthier life for your family. Whenever you feel like giving up, remind yourself of this purpose. Connecting goals to values. Align your goals with your core values to create a stronger sense of commitment. If one of your core values is helping others and your goal is to start a business, think about how your business can contribute to the community. When goals resonate with your values, they become more meaningful, and you're more likely to stay motivated. Cultivating positive habits. Small wins. Celebrate small victories along the way. These little achievements give you a sense of progress and boost your morale. For example, if your goal is to write a book, celebrate when you finish a chapter or even a few pages. Recognizing these small wins keeps the momentum going and builds a positive feedback loop. Routine and rituals. Incorporate routines and rituals into your daily life. Habits like a morning walk, reading a chapter of a book, or meditation can set a positive tone for the day. For example, many successful people start their day with a gratitude journal, writing down things they're thankful for. This small habit can shift your mindset to a more positive one. Visualizing success. Mental imagery. Visualization is a powerful tool for staying motivated. Picture yourself achieving your goals in vivid detail. Imagine the emotions, the environment, and the people around you. For instance, if your goal is to give a public speech, visualize the audience, the sound of applause, and how you feel standing confidently on stage. This mental imagery can create a sense of familiarity and reduce anxiety. Vision boards. Create a vision board, a visual representation of your goals and dreams. Place it somewhere you see every day. Fill it with images, quotes, and symbols that inspire you. For example, if you dream of traveling the world, put pictures of destinations you want to visit. A vision board serves as a constant reminder of what you're working towards. Staying accountable. Find an accountability partner. Partner with someone who has similar goals or someone who can support you. Regularly check in with each other to share progress and challenges. Knowing that someone else is aware of your goals and progress can keep you accountable and motivated. For example, if you're aiming to lose weight, having a workout buddy can make the process more enjoyable and keep you committed. Join a community. Engage with a community of like-minded individuals. This could be an online forum, a local club, or a professional group. Sharing your journey with others provides encouragement, new ideas, and a sense of belonging. For example, if you're learning a new language, joining a language exchange group can offer practice opportunities and support. Managing setbacks. Embrace failures as learning opportunities. Accept that setbacks are part of any journey. Instead of seeing failures as the end, view them as opportunities to learn and grow. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? For example, if you didn't get the job you wanted, think about the feedback you received and how you can improve for future opportunities. This mindset shift can turn setbacks into powerful motivators. Stay flexible. Be willing to adjust your plans as needed. Life is unpredictable, and rigid plans can sometimes lead to frustration. If something isn't working, reassess and make necessary changes without losing sight of your ultimate goal. For instance, if your original plan to save money isn't working due to unexpected expenses, look for alternative ways to cut costs or increase your income. Self-care and well-being. Maintain balance. Balancing work, hobbies, and relaxation is crucial for sustaining motivation. Burnout can quickly derail your progress. Make sure to set aside time for self-care activities that rejuvenate you. This could be anything from reading a book, taking a bubble bath, or spending time with loved ones. A well-rested mind and body are more productive and resilient. Positive self-talk. Monitor your inner dialogue. Replace negative thoughts with positive affirmations. Encourage yourself with statements like, I am capable, I can overcome challenges, or I am making progress every day. This positive self-talk can boost your confidence and keep you motivated. Mindfulness practices. Incorporate mindfulness practices like meditation, deep breathing, or yoga into your routine. These activities help reduce stress, increase awareness, and enhance your focus. For example, starting your day with a 10-minute meditation can clear your mind and set a positive tone for the day ahead. Conclusion. Keeping your motivation high requires a combination of purpose, positive habits, visualization, accountability, resilience, and self-care. By implementing these techniques, you can stay inspired and focused on your goals, even when faced with challenges. Remember, the journey to achieving your dreams is a marathon, not a sprint. Stay committed, stay motivated, and you will design the life you desire. Chapter 11. Continuous Improvement. Welcome to the penultimate chapter of our life design journey. If you've made it this far, you're already demonstrating a commitment to creating a fulfilling and well-designed life. However, as with any design project, the journey isn't over once the initial plan is set in motion. Life is dynamic, and so should be your approach to living it fully. In this chapter, we will explore the concept of continuous improvement, a crucial element in ensuring that your life design remains relevant, effective, and fulfilling. Adopt a mindset of continuous improvement. Continuous improvement is a mindset, a way of thinking that pushes you to constantly seek ways to better yourself, your actions, and your life. It's about being open to change, eager to learn, and willing to adapt. This mindset can turn challenges into opportunities for growth and failures into learning experiences. Think about a plant growing in your garden. It doesn't stop growing once it reaches a certain height. It keeps expanding, seeking light, water, and nutrients to become even stronger and more resilient. Likewise, you also need constant nurturing through knowledge, skills, and experiences to grow and improve continually. The importance of reflection. Reflection is the cornerstone of continuous improvement. It involves looking back at experiences, actions, and decisions to understand what worked well and what didn't. It's a tool for learning and personal growth. Consider a sports team that reviews each game, analyzing plays, decisions, and outcomes. They identify what led to success and what caused setbacks. Similarly, reflecting on your actions allows you to develop a deeper understanding of your patterns, strengths, and areas that need improvement. Here's how to start practicing reflection. 1. Routine reflection. Set aside time regularly for reflection. This could be daily, weekly, or monthly. Use this time to think about your recent experiences and accomplishments. 2. Ask questions. Consider questions like, what did I do well today, this week, month? Where did I face challenges? What can I learn from these experiences? How can I improve moving forward? 3. Journaling. Keeping a journal can be an effective tool for reflection. It helps organize your thoughts and provides a written record of your journey. Embracing constant learning. To design a life imbued with continuous improvement, commit to being a lifelong learner. This doesn't mean you have to enroll in formal education, but it does mean you should actively seek knowledge and experiences that will help you grow. Ways to embrace constant learning. 1. Reading. Whether books, articles, or blogs, reading broadens your perspective and introduces new ideas. 2. Courses and workshops. Online or in-person courses on topics of interest or areas needing improvement can provide valuable skills and insights. 3. Mentorship. Learning from others who have different experiences or expertise can provide guidance and inspire growth. 4. Experimentation. Don't shy away from trying new things even if they're outside your comfort zone. Experimentation encourages creativity and discovery. Life design feedback loop. Imagine continuous improvement as a feedback loop. Here's a simple process to follow. 1. Plan. Set small achievable goals in line with your larger life vision. 2. Act. Implement the steps needed to achieve these goals. 3. Reflect. Regularly reflect on the progress made, challenges faced, and successes achieved. 4. Adjust. Based on your reflections, make necessary adjustments to your plan and actions. This loop ensures that your life design remains a living, breathing project that evolves with you. Practical example, Sarah's journey. Let's look at Sarah, who decided to adopt continuous improvement after struggling with her initial life design. Initially, she found herself stuck in a repetitive cycle, feeling unfulfilled despite her efforts. She began reflecting weekly, journaling about her experiences at work and in her personal life. She noticed that her stress levels were high, mainly due to poor time management and a lack of exercise. Sarah then took an online course on time management and reached out to a friend who was passionate about fitness. These steps helped her develop a daily schedule, incorporating short workout sessions and better organization of her tasks. Months later, Sarah revisited her journal and saw remarkable improvement in her stress levels and overall well-being. By continuously reflecting, learning, and adjusting, she transformed her initial life design into a more fulfilling and dynamic one. Conclusion: embrace the journey. Life isn't a static blueprint. It's a beautiful, evolving masterpiece. Just as an artist continuously revisits their work with fresh eyes and new techniques, you should approach your life design with a mindset of constant improvement. By embracing reflection and ongoing learning, you position yourself to respond effectively to changes, overcome new challenges, and seize emerging opportunities. Remember, the goal isn't perfection, but progression. Each step, each reflection, and each lesson learned is a brushstroke on the canvas of your life. As you embark on this journey of continuous improvement, celebrate your growth, honor your progress, and stay curious. The best is yet to come. Next, we will discuss how to bring all these elements together in the final chapter, implementing your life design. Stay inspired and keep designing. Chapter 12, Implementing Your Life Design. You've come a long way. From understanding who you are to drawing a clear vision, experimenting with life, overcoming obstacles, and staying motivated, you've built the blueprint of your life design. Now, it's time for the most crucial part, implementation. Think of this chapter as your guide to putting everything together, monitoring your progress, and making necessary adjustments aligned with your life design. Setting the wheels in motion. Start small. How to take the first step. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. You're excited, and that's fantastic. But remember, starting small helps ensure you don't get overwhelmed. Choose one aspect of your life design plan that excites you the most and take the first step towards it. Example: if your goal is to become a professional photographer, start by taking a photography course online or buying a beginner's camera. Don't rush to leave your current job or invest a huge amount of money right away. Create daily habits, bringing design into routine. Implementing your life design isn't about one big change, but a series of small, consistent actions. Turn your goals into daily habits. Example: if part of your life design is to improve your health, commit to a daily 15-minute exercise routine. Habit stacking, linking new habits to existing ones, can also be helpful. For example, if you always have a morning coffee, make it a habit to do 5 minutes of stretching right afterwards. Monitoring progress. Keep a journal. Document your journey. A journal is like your personal coach. Writing down your goals, daily actions, and reflections can give you clarity and keep you accountable. Example: every evening, jot down what steps you took towards your goals, what you learned, and how you felt. Detail any small wins and note any obstacles you faced. Use milestones. Track short and long-term goals. Break your goals down into milestones, specific measurable events that clearly show you are making progress. Example: if your goal is to write a book, a sensible milestone could be completing the first chapter within a month. Celebrate achieving each milestone to maintain your motivation. Making adjustments. Reflect and adapt. Be open to change. Life doesn't always go as planned, and that's okay. Regularly reflect on your journey and be flexible enough to make adjustments. Example: if you find that your initial goal to exercise in the morning isn't working out because you feel too rushed, try switching to evening workouts instead. Don't hesitate to adjust your goals if your interests or circumstances change. Seek feedback. Encourage different perspectives. Sometimes external feedback can offer valuable insights. Talk to trusted friends, mentors, or family about your progress and be open to their suggestions. Example: if you're working on improving your leadership skills, ask your colleagues for constructive feedback. People around you can often provide perspectives you haven't considered. Staying the course. Keeping purpose in mind, the why of your design. Revisit the reasons behind your life design. Why did you set these goals? What excites you about your vision? Keeping your purpose at the forefront can renew your motivation. Example: create a vision board with images and quotes that represent your goals. Place it somewhere you'll see daily to keep your purpose vivid and real. Celebrate success. Acknowledge your achievements. No achievement is too small to celebrate. Acknowledging your accomplishments, regardless of size, helps keep the momentum. Example: treat yourself to something special, like a day out or a small gift each time you hit a milestone. This positive reinforcement will fuel further motivation. Final thoughts. Implementing your life design is a dynamic and ongoing process. It's not just about achieving goals, but also about growing and learning throughout the journey. Life is full of unexpected changes, but with a well-thought-out design and a willingness to adapt, you can navigate through life's complexities with confidence and joy. Remember, every step you take, no matter how small, is a step towards the life you've designed for yourself. Embrace the journey, learn from your experiences, and continuously refine your path. Thank you for embarking on this life design journey. May you live a life full of purpose, growth, and happiness. Now go out and bring your life design to the world. With this chapter guiding you, you're fully equipped to start implementing your life design. As you walk this journey, know that you have the inner strength and resilience to create the life you dream of. Happy designing. We've reached the end of our journey through today's audiobook. I hope you found it as inspiring and enlightening as I have in sharing it with you. Before we part ways, I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude to you. By being here and immersing yourself in these stories and wisdom, you are becoming an essential part of Motive Mystic's mission to spread positive energy and make this world a better place to live. Your presence here means the world to us. If you haven't already, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and join our ever-growing community of positive changemakers. Together, let's continue to fuel our minds, uplift our spirits, and bring out the best versions of ourselves. As we wrap up, I encourage you to comment below with your top learnings from this book and what specific actions you're going to implement in your life. Remember, the act of openly declaring your new habits fosters a sense of accountability, and accountability is a powerful catalyst for achieving your goals and creating lasting change. By sharing your commitments, you're not only affirming your intentions, but also inspiring others to embark on their own journeys of growth. Thank you once again for listening, for engaging. Keep growing and keep shining. Together we can and will make this world a brighter, more beautiful place to live in. Stay motivated, stay mystic, and until next time, take care.